Listen, if there's anything you don't want in it now afterwards, just let me know. We'll get it cut out, okay? Is that all right with you? Whenever you're ready, lads.
Hello and welcome to Conversations with Cornelius. I'm a comedian. This podcast is about my life, my wife, my likes and dislikes, hurling, football, movies, sex, drugs and rock and roll without the sex, drugs and rock and roll. There are going to be special guests and always regular contributors, but mostly it's going to be me and my main squeeze, the wife. So sit back, relax and enjoy Conversations with Cornelius.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Conversations with Cornelius. I'm your host, Cornelius. And today I'm in the Fierce Digital Network studios with the guys. Hi, guys. Hey. And I'm going to come out of this now. I'm going to come out of...
I think that's the
Do you know how long? I couldn't have gone on for much longer on it. You know, I was thinking of doing English at the start. I was thinking, hello, welcome to Conversations with Cornelius. I'm your host, of course, Cornelius. But then I decided to go with... kind of melancholic girl. How's it going, eh? Do you know what I mean?
All right, Con.
All right, girl.
All right, Con.
Okay, girl.
All right.
All right, okay. Welcome
You're back in the room?
I think I'm in the room. I'm in this room anyway. Is it a room though? Or is it a hologram? If you listen to last week's podcast, you might know what that means.
Nah.
Easter holidays are upon us, ladies and gentlemen. My kids are off school. Today is Wednesday, so they've been off Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. And as far as I'm concerned, that's 3 days too much. Too many holidays for the kids. I love them, but that's just 2 weeks. Like they've just had St. Bridget's Day, they've had St. Patrick's Day and Christmas. Like, I mean, and they're just, they're vacuums for cash. That's what they are. And I'm a soft touch. So, yeah. The teachers are in Lanzarote, of course. Do you know what I mean? Having the crack and and in swimming pools. Whereas we were in a swimming pool today, we were in Mallow swimming pool today with the kids, taking them to swimming pools and taking them to matches, taking them to shopping centres for something to eat. We brought them to Mahon Point there on Saturday, and my youngest Hunter called it the mall. You're taking us to the mall, and he's
not exactly like Metropolis though. Like we're taking them to their local swimming pool. And
they may as well just put their hand into my wallet when they wake up in the morning and take whatever's in there and fucking come back again the next day. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've got a few gigs, lads. Paddy Max and Coachford on the 16th of May, the Schoolyard Theatre on the 25th of September, the Glen Theatre in Banteer on the 5th of November, Kilworth Arts Centre on the 28th of November. There's going to be loads more added to that. They're on my website, CorneliusPatrickO'Sullivan.com. They're my tour show, which is about, a lot of it is about my kids, one of my children in particular. Anyway, I'm off the keto diet, in case you're wondering, if you're listening to this on a regular basis. It lasted 14 days and I broke several times during those 14 days. So did it last at all? If a tree falls in a forest and there's no one around to hear it, does it make a sound? If Con is on a diet and breaks on day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, does anyone give a shit? No.
No.
I ended up losing 5 pounds, but then I ended up putting on a pound then when I weighed myself after the 14 days. The first 3 or 4 days I lost 5 pounds. I was like, this is piece of piss.
But you'd overall put on a pound.
But I ended up picking up a pound.
In the 2 weeks?
In the 2 weeks. Oh. So I wouldn't recommend it. And because of that, and I tell you why, right, I bring that up, right, okay, this is a long intro, but because of that, okay, yesterday I cashed the check that was my, what does the doctor give you? Prescription.
Was it a trick?
No, that was, I'm glad you're here because you helped me with words a lot. Manjaro. I went on to Manjaro yesterday. I took a jab into the arm here and so I'm on the Manjaro.
It was about to happen, really.
It was. I just thought I could fucking like 40. I turned 49 there a couple of weeks ago or last week. I don't know. And I'm like, fuck it. Like maybe to just like, maybe the drugs will work. You know, maybe they will.
Tried everything else.
There's this like I know the Verve have a song saying that they don't work, but I'll tell you what, I'll be suing the Verve if I lose more than £6.
Or don't put on a pound.
Or don't even put on a pound. That's what I would take. Anyway, what else? Oh yeah, Patreon. There's a link to the Patreon in the bio of this episode and all the episodes. If you want to support my work, it'd be fantastic if you went over there. It's a $5 a month, and for that then we do a weekly episode, a weekly podcast for your ocular cavities, especially for you actually. So if you want to sign up yourself, that'd be great. All right. that's the start of the podcast gone. Coming up, remember I was telling you it would take about 5 minutes, and we are on 5 minutes exactly. So I'm going to bring on today's guest. Okay, you might have heard a little bit of giggling in the background. Guys, I'm in love. I'm in love. I don't mind saying it. I'm deeply in love, and I'm also a bit ashamed as well because earlier last year I took it upon myself to employ a manager, a full-time manager. I needed to get someone in. I was just getting too busy. I needed to book work, and I couldn't be creative and book work at the same time. So I went through a rigorous amount of interviews, and I came down to one candidate who was glaringly the best. And that candidate is my manager now. She's sitting here beside me. And with that in mind, I need to confess to my wife here live that I've been having an affair with my manager. I've been riding her behind my wife's back. There we go. That's celebrations in the background. The team are delighted. Ladies and gentlemen, please, I welcome to the stage your friend and mine, my manager and wife. Hey! It's April Fools. You thought I was cheating on my wife. Noelle, Patricia O'Sullivan. Hey.
That was some intro.
There you go now. There you go.
Poppers and everything.
You get poppers and... Oh, Jesus
I thought
Christ.
something had burst.
Was there poppers on the go as well, is there? Fucking hell. We might finish this up quickly.
Maybe I've got to use the wrong term there.
Have you ever used poppers?
What are poppers?
Poppers are what... they're kind of a sexual drug that they'd be kind of very familiar to the homosexual community. They loosen the ring around your arse. They give you more sensitivity in your arsehole. By all accounts.
What are they like?
But I've actually taken them, yeah. Not for that, no, but like for just like recreationally.
But are they like E or are they some like so, what? What are
it's
they
actually
like?
liquid is what it was in a little bottle. I was out with a fella one night.
Poppers.
Actually, now that I think about it. I don't remember how that night ended. No, but I was out with a friend of mine. Very loose bowls. And you just kind of sniff it and it kind of gives you a kind of an instant kind of a, I wouldn't recommend it, like, you know, but apparently it does wonders for your arsehole as well. So, have you ever taken it? I'll take that as a yes. My first question for you, Noelle, Patricia O'Sullivan, love of my life, queen of my heart. Cheese in my ham and cheese sandwich is what?
I think I prefer to be the cheese.
Would you prefer to be the cheese or the ham?
Ham.
Cheese.
Cheese.
I definitely prefer the cheese. I prefer to be cheese. If I had to be cheese or ham, cheese.
Or a condiment.
Oh, Jesus, you're bringing up all the dirty stuff now. What condiment? Oh, condiment. What if you had to be a condiment, what would you be? Mustard.
I hate mustard.
Spicy.
Despise mustard.
I like it on a hot dog though.
No.
No?
No. Relish.
Hot dog, onion, relish, mustard.
No. To the mustard.
What's the crack with you? What is the crack with you?
What is the crack with me? I'm great. Yeah. Good. Yeah. I'm happy out. Life is good, isn't it?
Yeah, life is great.
Good.
Like, I mean, I just have to ask that question. Like, I mean, it's I know what the crack with you is. Like,
yeah.
You know, you're in good old form.
Yeah. Surviving.
Are you enjoying the Easter holidays?
Do you know what I think Easter holidays? I think anyone... I was in the shop the last day and somebody goes to me, I love now the kids are off now. Like, this was her small talk to me. And I was like...
What the fuck is wrong with people?
What? And like, it was out of my mouth. I was like, huh? Do you? I much prefer when they're in school. And I was instantly judged. And I was like, oh, maybe that's one of those thoughts I should have in my head.
Yeah, but no, I do as well. I love them, like. I love them. But they're a lot of work when you have, like, up to summer holidays now, I'm not looking forward to it at all. Like, do you know what I mean? They're around all the time and they're just draining on you, like, just fucking take me here, do this. And it's a bit of crack now, admittedly. Like,
it is.
You know, at the same time, like, a bit would be nice, not full on. Especially the small fella now at the moment. He is just a Klingon, you know? A Klingon.
Big time.
Yeah.
Big time.
And like,
where are you going? Toilet.
Yeah, can I come? Can I come too?
And then you open the door and he's like, where's Johnny? And that's like all your patience for the day gone. Not to go, get the fuck out of my way.
Yeah.
Like, gone. Oh,
I've heard you say that though.
Not. Maybe only by 7 o'clock at night when it started trying to go to the toilet at 7 a.m. and he's still outside the door at 7 p.m. Now maybe he's just hungry because he's been outside the door for 12 hours.
And he's just like, I mean, his battery never drains. It never drains. And mine just is gone by 11 o'clock in the morning, you know. So that's why I'm on the Manjaro, you know, to get the energy back so I can fucking
that was,
keep up with the kids.
That was clutching.
Yeah, it's clutching, all right. What you have for your breakfast?
Breakfast. Is that like a new question now you ask, or did you just ask especially for me?
No, I actually
Is that
forgot.
to everyone?
I kind of. This is kind of. I don't know. Is this a sports podcast, a comedy podcast,
a culinary,
a culinary podcast,
but it won't be a food
or a parenting
anymore.
podcast? You know, it's one of those anyway. So I'll throw enough shit at the wall, whatever stays when it all falls down.
Somebody likes a comment, makes a comment, going, "That was a great food analogy." You'd be like, "Oh."
Next week we're talking about bananas. Yeah.
Nevin Maguire.
What if you had bananas now? What would you? Banoffee pie? You like banoffee pie?
Oh, I love banoffee pie. Yeah. Actually, I haven't had banoffee pie in a long time. But the bananas are wasted on the banoffee pie, though. Really, it's just the toffee.
Is it
the caramel?
So would you just like a bowl of toffee?
The caramely sauce, like.
Yeah. So is it just the toffee that's interesting you, and
the cream? And the digestive part.
And the digestive biscuits. Is there a dessert out there with just those three ingredients? Why does the banana have to, why don't they put,
they probably call it offie pie.
I never even thought of that. Offie pie.
And the crowd goes wild, as you'd say yourself.
So did you have banoffee pie for your
No, I haven't had it in a long time, actually. I want it now.
Yeah, well, play your cards right.
And I'll
smell of my poppers and you can have as much banoffee pie as you want to. What? Listen, you're refusing to answer the question. On what grounds are you refusing to answer the question? What did you have for your breakfast?
I had eggs and spinach.
You did. No, I remember now that you said it. Yeah. I made those eggs actually.
You did?
Yes, yeah. Multi-talented. Trending topics with Cornelius Patrick O'Sullivan.
It's a lovely face. Or not.
April Fools.
April Fools.
Today is April Fool's Day. We're recording this on the 1st of April, Wednesday, the 1st of April. It will be out next Monday, which would be the 7th.
Do you know what? It's a great idea that on April Fool's you got
5th.
Somebody in who's married to a fool. Is that a good idea?
No, you just mocked me there. You just called me a fool there. That's after hurting my feelings.
What are you, Hunter?
April Fools didn't hurt my feelings at all. Oh. Joke's on you. April Fools in the house today was hilarious.
Oh, Jesus.
I came downstairs bright and early at 11 o'clock and...
no word of a lie.
And the kids were bouncing off the walls and out they came straight away. But I got in there first because we had told them we were going to go to the swimming pool.
Yeah.
And I came downstairs and Harvey's like, "Are you taking us to the swimming pool, Pop?" And I was like... sorry, I can't. The swimming pool just rang me and there's a big massive hole in the middle of the ground and all the water is after going straight out of it. And he was like, "Oh my God, are you serious?" And Hunter was like, "Hang on a second, oh, did that happen?" And then I had to tell him it was April Fool's.
Yeah.
But they just fell for it. They're not even clever, do you know what I mean? They're like, what are we doing with them? We need to get a test. Are they ours?
Oh, they are. Yeah. That's hence why they are gullible and believed everything. Like you would. Yeah. And then they proceeded to do April Fools consecutively for 10 minutes of "Mom, there's a spider on your shoulder." And I was like, "Oh, really?" And Hunter believed.
"Can't believe you fell for that, Mom.
Yeah.
By the way, Mom, there's a bird up there." And then you do the same thing because that's what you have to do. This is the energy that is taken out of us on a daily basis. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? "Oh my God, there's a bird up there." "Oh, where? Oh, April Fools." He's been going on about April Fools for about 6 months.
Yeah. The plans. He could have come up with a few better ones with the amount of time he was. I'm very disappointed
with the imagination of them. They could have definitely come up with a way better stuff.
Harvey just threw himself on the ground then and said he's injured. after us having about 4 pranks. I think pranks is even too strong, like, because that sounds like there was thought and planning into a prank.
Yeah.
Whereas this child just throws himself on the ground. Mom, I'm injured. And it was after you had just done the exact same thing of throwing yourself on the ground. And it's just to see the gullible.
You know what I mean? Another fucking
full
thing.
on stealing your gags.
That's my fucking gag, like. Do you know, the classic throw yourself on the ground, I've hurt my knee gag, like. He's there.
It's either just a gag or being nearly 50.
Yeah, well, he can have that when I pass, you know. And myself and Pete were talking about that last week. 75, not that long to go. You know, April Fools. Did you celebrate April Fools? Is it something that was in your house in Kerry growing up in the 1980s, 90s?
I don't really think so. It probably was, like, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
It's not like, I never really got, I can't remember getting really pranked. Like, did you ever get a really good, did somebody get you? And I'm sure actually, I'd say I've probably blocked it out because my brothers were such teasers, and they, like Carl and Bernard, like I have 4 brothers, but I have 2 brothers that are close in age, and they were always picking on me. So every day was nearly April Fool's. Do you know what they used to do? Like, we'd be driving and they'd one of them would block my eyes and the other one would go, circus, circus, look at the circus. Like, and then I'd be fully believed that they had blocked my eyes for passing a circus.
And you missed the circus.
Yeah. That was the kind of like pranks that were constantly.
So you did block it out because that's coming back to you there slowly, like, do you know what I mean? I mean, if you have some of these poppers here, more stuff might come back. April Fools.
What about for you guys?
It was definitely it was like fool the 1st of April, but it was like, oh, there's a spider on your shoulder kind of vibe. And it was all gone by after breakfast.
Yeah.
Once breakfast was over, it was kind of gone, like, you know. But it is a kind of a nice old quirky thing.
I think social media has kind of brought it back a bit now as well. Like, people would put up posts on
that's
April
it. I'm
Fools,
never doing a gig again,
like, so that it'll blow up. It could potentially blow up, and then they're like, oh, that was just an April Fools.
Yeah. Good idea. Fucking should have done that. It's too late now.
Yeah.
Have to wait till next year.
You can get planning with Hunter.
Yeah, well, he'll definitely be on the planning committee. Hashtag aviation disruption. This is a sensible topic here now.
Ooh, you brought in
aviation disruption.
Ooh, you brought in the big guns.
Yeah,
kind of.
well, look, listen, this is a
having me
podcast.
talk about politics.
You wouldn't know. We ask the hard questions here on Conversations with Cornelius. I'm renowned for grilling my guests.
What are we? Prime time?
This is going out prime time at some stage. You know,
Someone
if you
could
think
listen
about it,
to it or watch it at prime time.
At prime time, at some stage. So,
True.
you know.
True.
Aviation disruption. There's apparently going to be a fuel shortage in May because of the old Straits of Hormuz and the Iranian-American war. And everything then is going to escalate, including petrol pumps, which is already happening for us anyway.
Yeah.
And international flights are going to go up considerably by all accounts.
Should we book our flights for our holiday?
Are we going to fucking go? Is the next question. Like, we're supposed to be going to Italy in October. My dad is 70. And it's just very fucking close to all that war carry on. Like.
Is it?
It's close enough to the Middle East.
Am I going to get embarrassed now by how close the geography is here?
You're just about pulling yourself together there now, like, but it's still close enough, like, you know. It's close enough to Turkey, which is on the brink of, you know, it could easily be dragged into this fucking shit show that Donald Trump.
Okay, I feel I'm tiptoeing out of my territory now when you're talking the geography part. Come back in and let's just
fuel prices. Like
so,
but like even with airplanes, like when I was growing up, like but when I was growing up, kids flying anywhere, right? Anyone going on holidays on a plane were fucking loaded.
Yes,
in the 80s and the early 90s. Those cunts were on. They went skiing. Anyone who went, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyone who could afford to bring their like they were loaded. And then Michael O'Leary came in and got rid of all the seats and the love and all that kind of stuff and squashed them all in. And you could go to Japan for €7, you know, or do you know what I mean? With a voucher.
Did they have vouchers at one stage?
They did have vouchers, yeah. But like that's low cost airfare because of the, you know, the cheap oil and the cheap fuel and stack them high and sell them cheap kind of vibes. But that could be gone now. Those days could be gone.
Well, our boys have never been on a holiday, like. No. They've never been on a plane.
Where are we going to fly to if we can't fly to Italy?
Knock.
We can fly from Cork to Knock.
They at least could say they were on a plane.
Yeah.
We won't have to endure
That would be
it.
the grimmest holiday of all time.
That would be an episode of Father Ted. Arriving at Tanaka, the rain, and you're trying to, and Hunter's running off wild under the plane, and you're like, oh, we've done all this and all this to go to Knock. Security, going through security, big long queues in Cork Airport would never really be that long, but like going through the big long effort and you land into Knock.
We're taking you
I'm
to
sure
Knock.
it's lovely.
Yeah. Well, it's a religious old area. I like don't be knock. Hey.
But yeah, like our boys have never been on a plane because they're just too wild. I wouldn't bring them anywhere.
Yeah, they're wild, yeah.
But we've obviously bringing them this year and it's a big occasion. Where was your first plane trip to?
Where did I, was this? Jesus Christ. Where did I go? Sorry, Holy God. Where was my first flight? And I'd say it was to like something like Lanzarote or one of them.
You can't remember your first trip abroad, like?
Like I remember my first trip abroad was to France, but I got the ferry.
Oh yeah.
I got the
and what
ferry.
age were you?
I was 15 when I got the ferry.
Ferry.
I was 15 years old when I got the ferry in wherever it was. I don't know. 15. I went across and I was. Did I fly to France? One time as well. I'm not sure. France or Spain.
Well, we can kind of include.
Can I phone a friend? I ring my mother. She wouldn't know anyway.
She definitely
wouldn't know either.
Let me see, Connie.
Where were you? Where was your first flight?
Our first trip actually was Disney World.
Oh, right.
Mm.
Okay.
But it was funny because it was weird.
First class?
It was weird to go like. That was a big place to go for your first time ever
huge.
on a plane, like. Yeah.
Who went?
Myself, Carl and Bernard, Mom, Lucelle, and Lucelle is my aunt, and Harry, her husband, and their 2 kids.
Jesus.
My dad didn't go, like.
Yeah. But that's the thing, dads didn't go on holidays back in the day, you know? Like
He
a lot of
just
dads
didn't have any interest in the flight and the...
They wanted to stay at home and have a few pints, a bit of peace.
probably delighted
I mean,
with
if
us
the
then.
option is there for me,
Yeah. You're
know,
like, okay,
where do you want to go? I'll pay for it. I'll stay at home.
great holiday, off you go.
The only thing is you'd want to stay at home with me. Like, we can't send them off.
Yeah. Well, maybe I'll send you with them and I'll stay at home.
Oh, yeah. Okay. When they're maybe in their late 30s. So fuels, have you anything else to say about fuels? Like, do you know?
Now, let's not get into the whole actual fuel crisis, like,
Okay,
will we? Are we?
okay,
Are
fair
we?
enough.
Can we just talk about the holidays and if we go on them like we did?
Okay, so I'll do the last trending topic, so just to try and take us off. Because like
Trending topics.
Easter eggs. Easter eggs. Yeah.
Easter eggs.
What's your history with Easter eggs?
Oh, I love Easter eggs.
Fucking hell.
I just love chocolate.
Yeah.
Now, the Easter eggs have definitely gone off. I'm going to say I had a bit of one. I'm lying. I had a full Easter egg there a few days ago.
I had 3 Cadbury's cream eggs yesterday.
Yeah, but they're just the eggs. Like.
Yeah, they're only a mouthful.
Oh, well, and actually, that was one point that you lied to me about.
But like, it wasn't really a lie. It was an omission.
Well, let's ask.
Well, it was an omission.
Ask your listeners.
I think it was an omission. You said, I went into the kitchen and there was a Cadbury's cream egg on the table and I ate it. All
Yeah.
right? And I came in and you said, there's a Cadbury's cream egg inside the kitchen for you. I said, yeah, I've ate it. And then I said to you, I also had one in the car on the way here, just so you know. And then later, the next day, I said to you, I might have had 2 in the car.
Yeah.
So I still told you and
you
I just
originally
omitted
lied.
it. Well, lying would be to say, I only had 2. I definitely only had 2.
No, you said I had one in the car.
And another one then as well.
But that other one.
That
And
was
the
just
other
a long sentence with a big delay.
with a few hours.
About 12 hours of a delay. A very long, protracted sentence. But yeah.
So I would class that as a lie. And I don't know why you were lying to me. I was probably galloping some other chocolate down anyway. It's not like that's half our problem.
You bought that mint fucking chocolatey thing as well. You know I'm not a big, like, what
Well,
else?
that was for me. I still had to offer you some. It's not terrible.
You can't be buying stuff for you when it's chocolate. I never buy stuff for me when it's chocolate. I'll always go, Noelle's going to have some of this now, so I can't get whatever. You know, actually, I never said that because you'd eat everything that's chocolate.
The majority of chocolate.
Turkish delight, lads. I would like, but do you know what I mean? Like, but I would, do you know? Turkish
Yeah, but the
delight?
topic anyway, the trending topic is Easter eggs, isn't
Yeah,
it?
sorry. Yeah.
Back on track. Come back.
Okay, yeah,
Move away.
okay.
You're meant to be on the Manjaro. You're not even meant to be
why
liking chocolate.
I'm all over the place today. I'm off my tits on Manjaro. You know? I am fucking wired on this juju juice.
Easter eggs.
Easter eggs. What's your favourite Easter egg?
What's my favourite Easter egg? How many times have I done that now since we've been talking about
There's people
chocolate?
listening to this now who are going to be pulling in to buy an Easter egg.
Yeah, I'm nearly like going, can we finish up and get some Easter eggs? But anyway, favourite Easter egg. Do you know what I'm starting to, I'd say that it's drinking for anybody
I'm
just
trying not to
listening.
make a noise out of the fucking thing.
He's trying to drink this small little kid's bottle of water. Like it's some sort of something going in the side of his mouth, like you feed a lamb.
A Boccy to a lamb.
Yeah. No, Easter egg. Do you know what I saw? A Ferrero Rocher. I think that could be lovely. I've never had it, but because the egg is the Ferrero Rocher, like this new crack by them is gold, which is the eggs. It's thicker egg and not actual gold. I'll come back, but like it's filled, like so you can get a crunchy egg now, or a Malteser's egg.
Yeah. Big time. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. But you know what's disappointing, right? Very disappointing. Back to the Cadbury's cream eggs, right?
Oh yeah, not
Why-
really a big fan.
I know, but I am. And that's why I'm bringing it back to me. Why isn't there a fucking Easter egg Cadbury's cream egg?
Oh my God, a filled one like
With the goo inside it?
like-
Honest to God, like, they could sell it for €25 and this dude here would buy it. Just to buy the one.
and the lads
Bring it
behind
up.
there.
They're all saying yes here
Are
as
you
well.
all saying? I'd
Yeah.
be like, no.
Honest to God.
See, I'm not. That's probably one of the safest things you could probably buy is cream eggs.
Yeah. So if they bring
bring
it
it
out,
to the
I'll just
house.
buy them. I'll have a load of them in the gaff and you can't have them. But you'd end up liking them though.
Oh, I'd probably I'd scoop out the cream
Yeah.
egg part and
Oh.
just eat the outside. I like a cream egg, but just a small bit. I like the cream egg sweets.
Yeah. No, not for me. I like them, but not like
They're not enough
They're
with
not.
cream
There's not
sauce
enough
for you.
But I'm thinking now as well with this Cadbury's cream egg, you wouldn't want a big massive one, right?
It'd just be like that size.
Yeah, but a lot of people listen
I'm
to
going
this
to
now.
go about 16 centimetres in height. I don't know why. I
Like-
just think you have a ruler, like 15,
And like a
16
dinosaur
centimetres.
egg, like a
What's
kind
a
of
dinosaur?
like a fucking like
Depends on
four,
if it's a
like a big
fucking-
avocado, like a huge avocado. No,
A goose egg.
a goose
Bigger
egg.
than a
What's-
goose egg.
We don't know what size
A
the
goose
fucking
egg
egg
is
is.
about- again,
an
I'm back
ostrich
to the-
egg. Peter's after saying there.
Good man.
We'll go with an ostrich. Cadbury's, get the finger out of your hole. If you need poppers, I'll find out where to get them. We'll send them over to you. And get a Cadbury's cream egg filled with the cream, and we'll eat it here live next year.
Yeah.
That's my one. What's your one? I'm sorry, no, I keep interrupting you, and you're my guest, and I shouldn't be interrupting you because I love you.
I don't know which would my favourite Easter egg. Definitely one of those kind. I think the crunchy, the filled, the thick one. Probably, and like I'm not a big crunchy fan, but about the egg. Like
Yeah.
I think those filled eggs type, not fully filled obviously, but the thicker. I think one of those ones would be the.
I think I started Manjaro too soon.
Well, if you're still fancying one, then you're going to have one, right?
But you know, yeah, exactly, and even a little bite of it, like a little
Yeah,
taste
supposed to
of
be.
it.
You'll be stuffed after
Yeah,
after
I
4
can't.
bites of one.
I just don't know if that's going to work. If that's going to happen.
Instead, like imagine if you had half a cream egg.
oh my
That
god,
would just be weird, wouldn't it?
That would be
Imagine.
just-
I'm just wrapping up my cream.
I'll have the rest of this later on now. Just put that in my pocket there. Cadbury's cream egg. Oh, there's another one in there from yesterday. Oh, what am I like? Join them
I
together.
I forgot to eat.
Oh, look at me. I'm so thin. Can you see me? That concludes Trending Topics with
Cornelius Patrick O'Sullivan. Is that are you doing that face all the time now?
No,
with it?
no.
I think.
Should I not do that face?
Bring it back down.
This face here. What kind of a face would you like? A good face?
Yeah,
Is that a good face?
it's better.
Hello.
It's better
Hello.
than that kind of
Again, a lot of people
post-cum
listen to
face
this now.
that you were doing
So they
there
won't
for
even
the
see the
trending
face.
topics.
Sometimes when you're in it, like you're not aware of your aesthetics. You're just like at one
In the moment.
You're at one with the song.
You're an artist,
You're
you
in the
see. I wouldn't
moment.
know now
You're
because I'm not
floating
an
on the ether,
artist.
above everyone, experiencing yourself, experiencing it. That's what that face is.
If you say so. If you say so, Cornelius.
Listen, I've let you off now with a lot of kind of like flimsy answers and kind of like you're doing a lot of flirting here now. The hair's going left and right. You've the shoulders out. I dig it.
The hair is washed.
The hair is washed. You've a bit of lippy on. I know what you're doing here. You're pursing the lips. You've got the eyes.
I've got two eyes.
I'm not
Mitchell.
going to look at you now because you're a seducer. That's what you are.
Every
You're a
time I don't have my
seductress.
glasses on, Connie goes,
Jesus,
"You look lovely today." I'm like, I've got my contacts in.
Yeah, you do look
obviously
lovely.
don't like me 95% of the time when I have my glasses on.
No. You just look nicer without the glasses. Do you know what I mean? Like I don't know.
So I look nicer 5% of the time.
But you still look nice with the glasses. Do you know, Angelina Jolie is a fine looking woman.
She doesn't have
But when
glasses.
she's in a banana knickers, she's a finer looking woman. Do you know what I mean? It's all aesthetics. I see what you're doing here now. You're trying to change the subject. You're winking your eyes. You're bringing it back to
That's the
base
context.
carnal stuff. That's the context. I'm not going to hold back with the hard hitting questions. You're going to be treated like every other guest on this podcast. Noelle Patricia O'Sullivan Ní Moragu. What do you like as a human?
Oh.
What do you like as a human? When you're in the car by yourself, which is very rare. All right.
What am I
When
like
you're
in
at
the-
home, when there's no one around, when you're in your own head, if you had to describe yourself to a person to save your life and be 100% truthful, what would the answer be?
Because that's very much a different question to how would somebody describe you?
Well, this is how you describe you. That's the question is, what do you think you are? Who do you think you are? I don't think what do you think you are made sense.
I'm there having this like kind of moment of thinking and you're there going, I don't think I'm making sense.
Grammatically, that was off.
I think it goes back to, are you going to grammatically correct me now as well?
I might. If I understand what you're trying to do. If I see a flaw.
Shut up.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
I think you actually hit the nail on the head 14 years ago. Are we together 14 years?
Thereabouts.
When you said, I don't know, are you very hard or very soft?
Oh, yeah.
And I said to you, I'm both.
Yeah.
So I'm very hard about some things and I'm very soft about other things. It's
I remember that night.
a good, and I think that's because I compartmentalize. So that's the hard part, as in I put it into a box and then I'm soft the rest of the time. I'm full of crack and happiness and grand. We'll get it. Like I'm like the duck kind of way, the way they say the legs are swimming. Like in work, I was always like happy and thing, but it could be panicked below the surface or whatever. So I'm generally in good form, but could have a Ned Flanders moment then and erupt. So I think that's probably...
I think that's a very good description of you from how I know you, because no one knows, like we're married 14 years, no one knows everyone. 12, is it 12, 14 years with each other, is it? Feels like 14 anyway.
Feels like summer.
The first couple of years before the kids were great, weren't they?
Great.
Yeah,
Oh,
what
we
a
were only
laugh.
talking to them about those times. We were in the city driving through, and we're country bunkins now. Our boys are country bunkins.
Yeah,
so
they are.
came up this evening and we were passing somewhere and like, oh, before we G now, we used to go for drinks there.
Where there's a new building in Cork. This is going to be the tallest building in Cork. And I was showing the lads as we were driving up. I was like, look, that's going to be the tallest building in Cork there. And I said to you, do you know what was there? And you were like, oh, there was a pub there. And you and I had gone there years ago before. Remember I did a gig in Anne-Marie Lewis's comedy
Yeah, that
club.
was like one of our first dates. Was that when you spat on my friend?
No, that was the first date. No, that was the second date.
That was in there, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I don't think I met you. I think it was another gig. It was within the first 5 or 6 days. Anyway.
It was early
Yeah.
days. Yeah, I
Yeah.
still stayed with him after he spat on my friend.
Yeah. I was just
Yeah.
doing an impression of Rain. She just happened to be in the way.
In
Do you know what I
front
mean?
row.
So I do remember actually that's very interesting now, that answer, because I would say that does aptly describe you. Because I remember being in the back of that taxi and I just couldn't figure you out. I was like, and we were only with each other a very short time, maybe 2 or 3 months. And I was like fucking madly in love with you already. And I was really annoyed that I was fucking madly in love with.
He's the golden road up to that road.
Do you know what I mean? I
Yeah.
couldn't figure you out. And I was like, what the fuck? And I remember saying to you, I was locked. We were both in the back of the cab. And I was like, I don't know. are you too good or are you too bad? Or I remember trying to say the words, and I knew it resonated with you when I said it to you, because I remember, because the next day you said it again, and it's interesting now, 14 years later, that you bring it back up again. Because I would say that is, you're generally, from my perspective as a wife, you're amazing, absolutely fantastic, great support, great friend, fantastic positive influence in our house. Just would be lost without you. Amazing. But there's a side to you that I wouldn't want to cross. It's as simple as that. I couldn't put it any other way. I don't ever want to cross you, you know. So that's why I lied about that cranberries cream egg, okay? If you're being honest about it, you know I need to suffer something now on the back of that, but I'll take it. As that's the only lie I've ever told you, you know. And I got caught out straight away. But I don't think I could lie. Like
you lied a second time yesterday.
What was the second
two
lie?
lies in the one day.
What was the second lie?
Remember you got up and I just happened to mention that I had done a few hours work. Like, I was just saying, I was in the office there for a couple of hours this morning and for some reason just went, oh yeah, I did loads of work last night as well. And I was like, okay.
We got a new television, I was playing FIFA. And that's, like, I might enter a FIFA tournament down the line. I might go pro.
But it was like, I wasn't telling you to be like,
no, because I got up late.
Now. It was your own guilt.
It was my guilt.
But then when you twisted it within a second to go, actually, no, I'm lying. I'm not sure why I said that.
Oh, God. So that's what you're like as a human. I'm a liar anyway, basically.
Yeah.
And you were like, you're either too hard or too cold, or too soft or too hot. Too hot or too cold. What was it again?
Too hard or too soft. You're either very hard or very soft.
Yeah.
And I said to you, so are you?
Me?
Too hard, very hard,
yeah.
very soft.
That was a sex joke there,
that could have been good if you'd actually
if I had fucking picked up on it, but I was like, did you say something to me? Why I didn't pick up on that?
Yeah, I don't remember that.
I was all into love though, like love was my game. Noelle, that was a very good answer to the question one, but if you think you're off the hook with hard-hitting questions, I'm very sorry for you.
I keep getting, when you're talking to me, I keep getting the Law and Order SVU song.
CSI?
No. Chum, chum. Chum, chum. We've definitely watched too much of that in the last couple of weeks.
We have to stop watching. We were talking about it in the car on the way up. All we're watching now is fucking murder, crime, like anything to do with crime, murder, death, destruction. Like, yeah, let's watch that. Yeah.
And now the real
gritty.
life part, like real life 24 hours in custody. And last night we were watching one, and then
the chicken shop wars.
But no, we watched another desperate episode afterwards, a bit like the Poppers thing.
Oh, the fucking...
being drugged and
my
stuff.
God. But we watched it all, like.
We did.
We watched it all about this.
And then it was like, right, so nighty night, love you, sweet dreams.
Yeah.
That's
That's why I stay up to play FIFA.
to get over. Well, I go up and read a book then about others, about strangulation and death and thing. And you're like, maybe for the whole vibrations might be a good idea to change it up a small bit.
I actually think we were only saying this in the car today. Like, that is something that I want to do, is because...
Again, came in right into my head there now. I can't even get the team tune correct.
What could we watch that would raise our vibration? There's a lot of fucking low vibration stuff out there, but it's all good.
Gritty, you see.
Like Breaking Bad, awesome show.
But that's not really, like,
there's
that
so
would
many
be
murders
okay.
and there's loads of death and murder and evil.
Yeah, but it's so...
Tuco, like, he's a bollocks.
But there's and more chickens in that, more chicken restaurants. Maybe
should
that's where the Peri Peri crowd in the episode we were watching last night.
In Luton.
But anyway, but it's still so far fetched that it doesn't really get into the inner psyche.
It's when you see people that are living in England committing heinous crimes only over the road, you're like, oh, Jesus
and
Christ.
that's proper footage. Like, that thing is a great show, but
it's a good show though, 24 hours.
Bit
I
too
think
gritty.
I was talking to Chris and Sinead about it on the podcast there a few weeks ago. I would highly recommend it, but not to raise your vibration. But anyway, Noelle, this brings me on to question 2. If you were around when Jesus was on the earth and you knew who he was because you had been sent back in a time machine, would you have become the 13th apostle?
you're going to have to tell me that again.
Right.
It's 13th apostle. I lost you there halfway through that.
Okay.
That really, what would you call it?
I'm sending you back in time. You know all about the Son of God. You know about Jesus, all the great things that he does, right? Okay. You're going back. You land back there. Like, you see him. He's hanging around the place. He's walking on water. He's turning fucking wine into water or water into wine. He's healing the lepers and the leopards if they need to be healed. He's doing all these great things.
Am I going to wash his feet?
Well, that's what Mary Magdalene was doing. That's everybody washed the feet going into the house back then. That was the thing. Didn't matter if you were.
Oh, you washed the other people's feet.
So if I went into your gaff back in Nazareth back in the day, right, I'd have take off the sandals, and you'd be down washing my feet.
Oh,
yeah, that was the thing. That was the way they fucking did it. It was before the doormat. That was the thing. That you like. That was the respect thing.
Before the doormat.
The doormat came in then, and they never did it. And they
Fuck
stopped
them
it.
then.
Yeah.
The respect was got out the window.
Are you? Would you be hopping on the bandwagon?
Well, sure. I suppose if I knew how big he's going to be,
it's a ticket into Hollywood. It's a ticket into Hollywood, or into heaven. Like
heaven.
You're pitching your tent here.
Bit of a difference.
With I suppose there's a big difference. All right, yeah. Well, they both begin with H. That's a similarity.
Would I suppose I would. I'd be like, do you know what, lads? This fella, he's going to be big time. Hang out with him here now.
Yeah. Now
depends on how did they have a good time? Like the apostles?
No, they all got, except for one of them, they all got crucified, and we're all loads of them got crucified.
Like after Jesus, like
after Jesus. But the thing is, right, why the Bible is so popular and so strong is because they are all crucified and punished before death, and they were all trying to say, "Go on, tell us the truth, and we'll leave you off," and they never changed their mind, any of them. So you'd have to go through that now.
What about the one? Was that just
where would
Judas?
you spread Judas? Judas hung himself after the 30 pieces of silver.
How do you remember all of this stuff?
He was in the...
but how do you...
Because we learned it in school. Didn't we? Did you not learn about that in school? Judas was the fellow... They were having the Last Supper, and then Judas went off and got the Pharisees. Do you remember the Pharisees? No? And he was like, I'll kiss Jesus there now, and when I kiss him, you'll know that's him. And then he kissed him on the cheek, and then they took him away.
No.
And he went into Pontius Pilate. And then Judas hung himself for 30 pieces of silver.
Part of me then is going, that would be a great Netflix documentary. Like, it's gritty enough. Like,
it is gritty, yeah.
I suppose there's movies and everything. Yeah. The Mel Gibson one, and we probably...
I'm starting the Mel Gibson one. I have about 2 minutes into it, and then Harvey walked into the room.
He said, best not.
Yeah. And it's in the old language as well. It's in the, like, Hebrew or whatever. You have to get in closer to the microphone.
Oh, sorry.
It's in the old language, so you have to subtitle, and you know me now with subtitles, like...
No, you're blind. Yeah.
Well, like I read ahead. I'm fucking...
You hate them.
Hate them. But sure, look, I might watch it anyway. We'll see how we get on. But anyway, you're joining up with them?
I'd say so, yeah.
And you know the crucifixion is coming?
I might just tell him.
Where would you spread the good news? Because they all went off. That's what he did when he died. They all went off into different parts of the world.
Gave a few lectures.
To give a few lectures, a few prayers, a few masses or whatever. I don't think anyone came as far as Ireland. We got Christianity later. You know, would you head up to us?
I'd come along to Ireland. I'd find it. Well, I mightn't. My geography's so bad.
Yeah, you might end up in Italy. All right, okay.
That is so bizarre. That question.
Well, listen, it's a hard-hitting question, and at least you decided you're going to join. You'll be the 13th disciple. Anyway.
Yeah,
fair play, yeah.
At this moment, anyway.
Question 3: weight loss journey. Discuss.
I'd kind of call it more like a weight fluctuation journey, would we?
Yeah.
Are we discussing you or me, or what's happening?
We'll discuss the both of us, I suppose.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you don't like that, is it? You just want to talk about my fatness.
Take the piss out of you.
Right, okay. Well, I'll take off my clothes so you can point at me and laugh.
So weight loss.
So weight loss. So on our Patreon, right, we talk all the time about fucking everything and anything. It's a kind of a deep dive into...
It's our week by week life.
Correct.
It's like a Dear Diary.
Dear Diary. And if you listen to that, and a few people do, you'll know that it's been the running fucking theme since we know each other.
Yes.
Like, I remember eating salmon and pine nuts and...
Paleo.
And paleo. We've done it all. Paleo, keto, Slimming World,
Juices.
Weight Watchers, juicing, fasting, fucking couch to 5K,
CrossFit.
We've done it all, like walking, you know. The only thing I haven't done is sellotape my mouth shut. You know, that would probably work. And we've been up and down and in and out, back to front. And as I said earlier in the thing, I started Manjaro yesterday. But I only cashed that check in. I had that prescription from...
When did you get that? Yeah.
In December.
And
I said, I am going to make one last dash at this now. I'm going to really try. And I gave up the drink as well. And the drink is actually a big problem, I think, when you're trying to fucking lose weight. I just have no inhibitions when I have the fucking drink. When I have a few
it's double-sided, as in when you have it, you're having calories with it, and then the next day you're hungover and it's harder to maintain it after dinner or whatnot.
Yeah, and then you have the taste for carbs. Yeah.
Back into the...
So I tried up and I did all right. And then it came the Opera House and I had a few pints that night. And then I kind of went off the wagon then after that. And I've been off the wagon since. And I just go off the wagon all the time. I just had, like, maybe I shouldn't be fucking using wagons. Maybe I need to change my car.
But we tried that as well. Like, we tried the whole, let's not do any diet. And just eat healthily.
That doesn't work either.
And that ends up in 3 cream eggs.
Yeah.
One in silence, one in quietness.
Yeah.
One in secret.
You know them. You know all about them now. How many times have you ate behind? I could say you lied the whole time as well. You've often broke and you tell me the next day, I broke yesterday.
Well, that's because...
That's a lie.
That's from a support... that's a non-disclosure. And...
mine was a non-disclosure as well. Oh, yeah. Yes.
You said I ate one in the car.
Yeah, and I didn't disclose the other one that I didn't eat.
This is like a Ross and Rachel, we were on a break.
But anyway, so that's why I've gone on the Manjaro. Now, it's €255 for 4 fucking jabs of
At the moment.
And that's going to go
increase.
up.
Yeah.
That's going to go up. And that's a lot of money in our house. That's a lot of money in our house. And I was keen, if you wanted to do it as well.
Yeah.
But you said no for the time being.
Yes.
And why did you say no? Because I asked you to not tell me until we were on the podcast. Because I'm interested to know and it'd be good content for the podcast. So why?
You had to have your shocked face ready.
Yeah. What? Because I thought, because we do everything together.
You were like,
fucking...
I think is that why you waited from December? Because usually he does these things, like he comes up with these like things we're going to do. And I'm like, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. And he kind of he's like one of the kids, he wears me down. And eventually I say, all right, so let's give it a go. And then I usually go gung-ho on it and he's sick of it within a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
So that's probably why I think that's
very hard, very soft.
I think that's probably why I'd say if I said to you in January, right, go on, take the jab, and if you like it, I'll take it I'll start it in February.
I'd be fucking 2.5 stone lighter now talking to you.
But so you hadn't, and you were like eventually going, no, I have to give it a go myself. Like you were kind of going, and even I'm like, he's like, I'm the one who has to give him the injection. Like yesterday, I'm like,
my arm
this is
very
your
sore.
thing.
It's still very sore in my arm. But see, I suppose like I would have, I like doing things with you.
I know.
Do you know?
And I'm like,
and you couldn't be arsed doing stuff with me most of the time, right?
Pretty much.
And so I have to try and like fucking get you to do stuff with me because I love you and you like me, right? And that's the way.
Well, I come first to you and you come third to me.
I come third to you, yeah. And
like,
sometimes I don't come at all. No, all the time.
Do you remember
all the time, come all the time.
We had
very fast.
Very fast.
Very quickly.
Do you remember when we had Harvey, our first, and I was like, imagine like, this is a person now that like, no matter what, you're going to love unconditionally. Like, no matter what this person does, I'm going to love them anyway. And Connie was looking at me going, you're not going to love me unconditionally. I was like, no one's different. Like, you're, He had to resign himself to being third.
Now, before you got pregnant, you said you would. Do you know? That all changed. So that's a lie. Do you know what I mean? That's a fucking lie. So you started the lies, all right?
Back to where we were.
So,
why I won't take it.
Yeah, why aren't you taking it? Because, like, my rationale is, right, so it's 255 at the moment. If you were on it, it brings it up to 510, is it? Right?
Good job.
That's a lot of fucking money in our house every single month. And I was like, okay, but our food bill is going to go down.
Yeah. This is genuinely, this is his justification. Like, this is, I'm waiting for the 250. He's going to.
We can cancel the fucking gym. What are we going into the gym for? To lose weight, to get fucking, do you know what I mean? We can cancel that shit. We can just do the swimming pool, you know? There we go. And I'm sure if I thought a little bit harder, we'd have other ways. But that that would be my rationale behind it.
It's nothing really got to do with the money, I don't think.
Okay.
I just think because last year I lost 4 stone. Now, and why I say the weight fluctuation, because I put back on 2 of it.
Yeah.
But like, I know that there's another method that I could lose the weight with without taking the injection and paying the money and then being on that forevermore. It's the forevermore thing I think is kind of currently getting me. But I don't know if I can see you picking out whatever you want from the shop and not actually wanting something, and I'm there looking for a packet of peanuts because I'm on keto.
Yeah.
Then.
But forevermore, if you want, you have to do keto then forevermore. If it's forevermore.
Well, you could be on off it, like the normal maintaining of weight that normal people do.
But you're on and off it. But and I'm only like knee-jerk response here now, right? So forevermore, at the moment, forevermore is us fluctuating between fucking 4 or 5 different diets or ways of eating over the last 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 years or 10 years even.
12.
Or 12 years, 14 I suppose if you count the dating. But do you know what I mean? It's like, and that's been forevermore. Whereas with me, I don't know now, and I have Lorzie on the podcast in a couple of weeks' time, and I'm really going to grill her now and stuff with this. But like, for me, it's like, you know, it's like, and I've heard this being said as well, like if you had diabetes and you had to have an injection every week to stay alive, you know, or to live to like a normal life, you would take that injection.
But I think if they told you, the point is that if they said to you, but if you do this, you might need an injection. And I think that's where I'm at. Okay. And maybe I'm just ready to give it one more shot.
Yeah, like me.
Like you were in December and didn't quite give it.
Well, I did it at least a week.
But I think, and in my head, I was like, it might be easier because you aren't going to eventually have the cravings for a takeaway or like, not that it's all on you, or by no means is it all on you. I break myself as well. Yeah. But like, we still don't have the devilish eye of the kids are going to bed, well, like, go and get a takeaway. Yeah. We have a take. Like, it takes that out of it and that celebration of using food. But I don't know. Like, I mean, last year when I did the carnivore, like, that was the easiest thing I've ever done as well, or been on. And the food noise went and you're not hungry. All the same thing as the jab. But the only thing is that you can break on the jab. Like, you can have the cream egg. Now, you mightn't want it, but you might have one and it doesn't set you back. Like, whereas if you break on keto or carnivore, then you're going to have a hard 3 days or 4 days because your cravings will be back. Yeah. And
that's what I want. That's the big thing for me. Honestly, like, obviously I want to lose weight because I want to be around longer for the boys. Yeah. I want to be healthier. Yeah. I've tried many methods down through the years and I'm just not able to do it. I just can't.
I just don't know, I don't think some people like food as much as other people like food. Yeah. Because the way, like these people that say, like, do you trust somebody that says they don't eat when they're stressed? Yeah. Like, no.
I get stressed if I haven't eaten, you know? So it's fucking it's like,
Or like, you stress eat, or you eat when you're happy, or you eat when you're sad, or you eat when you're connected.
Yeah, it's all occasions. Like, even with the match last week, or was it last week? The Ireland-Czechia match, it was last week, wasn't it? Last Thursday, I think. Like, we were like, okay, we're all going to stay up and watch the match, boys, and you're going to stay up late, and we have to have our pajamas on. I'm going to go to town, I'm going to get us a couple of frozen pizzas, and you know, and it was probably no need for.
Well, on that at least we said, like, Friday's pizza night, so we changed
it to Thursday.
No, Harvey was disgusted on Friday that Friday wasn't pizza night. I was like, no, we had it last night. But that was our way of slightly trying to go, you know, because he'd eat pizza every night of the week and it's his favourite dinner. So I have to limit it, like. Yeah. But we do definitely, like, we're having a movie night. Like, I'd hope that, I know when I am being good, a movie night with the kids will be they'll get popcorn and a packet of jellies or something. When I'm being bad, there'll be hunky dories, there'll be a big bar of chocolate, there'll be sweet, like there's more, there'll be ice cream as well. We'll have this array.
Yeah.
And that's definitely putting our eating habits onto them.
Yeah.
And that's what I don't want. I want us to have lots of good food. They eat great food, but there's a lot of junk available to them as well. And half the time, when I'm eating well and not eating junk, there's a third of the junk in the presses. And it's kind of like, that's yours, it's there for the week, but that's what you have for the week. Whereas when I'm off the rails, we're stopping essentially to get bread, milk and
3 Cadbury's cream eggs.
3 Cadbury's cream eggs.
Yeah, and I know. I think I totally get it. And let's drive on with that. Let's hopefully that'll work.
No, next time I come in, I might be, and I'll be like, oh yeah,
I'm on the jabs.
It's keto.
Yeah, I'm on the jabs. Yeah, no, it's just
I do understand. I do think there's something available that people who do you know what came into my head today? I was like, the people that are on taking the jab now are people that potentially before might have gone and had their stomach stapled. Like that was the alternative.
Yeah.
So it's amazing that this is available now to reduce your weight, because your weight impacts other health things. And maybe
But you're more active as well, Noelle.
Yeah.
And there are other side effects that are beneficial. It reduces the risk of heart attack and strokes and stuff like that. And there's a history of stroke in my family. And the main thing for me is, there's 2 main things actually, is I'm unhappy at the weight I am, and I've been that way for fucking 6 or 7 years that I can't get down. So I'm unhappy with that. A stone and a half I'd be delighted with. 2 stone, I take it. 3 stone, whatever, do you know what I mean? 5 stone is what I'm looking for.
no, you've probably 3 stone.
About 3 stone is what I have to lose. I don't know what that is in kgs, because I was born in the 1970s. And that's the main. That's joined first with prolonging my life. Prolonging your life expectancy.
That's what a byproduct or a part of it, anyway.
It is that you're not carrying as much weight around. You've got more energy for the boys. That you're around to see them into the future and set them up and when they're going to college and be around. Fucking, as I always say to you, we're obviously we're being extremely facetious about our boys. We love our children. They are absolutely the light of our life. They're the main stage. They're the main stars in our house, and everything revolves around them.
Yeah.
And the crack is mighty with them, but I want to have that. I want to be there for them for the next 30 years. Back in have the house at home so they can come home when things are bad. If they need money, they can fuck off. Do you know what I mean? That we're there to support them and not dead in the ground.
Truth.
And do you know what I mean?
Straight
Because
in
you
there.
didn't look after your health. No, I'd still drink and a few pints, but not much. I smoke weed every day, but not much. Just every day, all day, and that's all. But you know what I mean? You have to Rome wasn't built in a day. That's what I would say, and Nazareth wasn't either. So. So I'm on him. You're not on him. You're going to stick with keto, so is it?
For the moment, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm going to give it, I think I need to give it one more, even though I have, I was only thinking coming up here, every time I've come here, I've been good. So when did you start? When did you start from here?
September? October?
October, was it?
Yeah.
So I've been, I haven't gotten, because we've often gone to a shop or something before we've come or whatever. I've always been trying. And I'm the same weight I was probably then, probably even a bit more. But I had lost 4 stone. It's just that if I had never seen carnivore or done carnivore, I think I would have been definitely on the jab by now. But I'm there is one, if I give it one more decent go, but I don't know if I'll ever have the same momentum I had then either.
Well, with the carnivore, we did it together, and we did the hardcore carnivore. We did the 5 ingredients. What was it? Beef, eggs, butter, salt, and something else.
Yeah, something else tiny.
Eggs, wasn't it?
Eggs, butter, salt. Well, was water one of the
Surely
things?
not water.
It was tiny anyway. It was meat It
Bacon.
was rashers, yeah.
Bacon. So we could have we were having bacon and eggs and losing loads of weight.
Butter coffees.
Butter coffees instead of milk. And it was unreal. No, I would say, like, you know, when we did it was unbelievable. We did it together, and we both were getting great results at the start. And after, I had a tough 10 days at the start of it, and then once that cleared, I was grand. But the energy levels were insane. Remember, we were saying, "Oh my God, I'm hopping out of bed." And so I would say that is, but it's a really restrictive diet then as well after a while.
Yeah, that's where keto comes in.
Yeah,
where you add in more vegetables. Like low carb, it's a low carb diet. But then you're like, what did I do there a minute ago? And at the carbs, like I don't know, a bit of pasta. But I don't know.
We're all a work in progress, I suppose. Okay. The Easter holidays, discuss. The Easter holidays, discuss. Like, I suppose at the moment
we kind of discussed them, did we?
But like, we've jilted over them. But like, I suppose. When I gave you the introduction there at the start, I was saying that like you're my manager as well, right? And you are. You're like, we're obviously like the whole business is the two of us.
Yes, yeah.
Like you book all my gigs, organise all the things behind the scenes. I write the comedy, do the shows, but it doesn't happen without you. And there's a lot of work that goes into it.
There's a lot of work in it that, as I like have started to say, it's like the Cornelius company. The Cornelius company, like, because there's so much to, it's not just like it's not just going gigging and writing a show. Like there's all the booking and the VAT and the tax and the posters
websites,
and the toing and froing, and to really get it from the level you were at to the level you want to be at. Like you have to be on it, and you have to be diligent and go, oh, I've reached out to that venue. Where are we going? Where are we looking at? And then every venue is like, for me, is like 10 to 20 emails. Like between you go what they have, what they don't have, like getting it on the website, what their split is, what, you know, all of that side of the house. So every venue is like that. I mean, I'd say I think we really are nearly at the stage where your next tour, we'll have all the venues. But then, hopefully, the tour after that, you're looking at bigger venues again. So you're back out again asking about how much the fee is and what facilities they have and all of that. But it's taken me, I've left Brittany, I left my old job 3 years ago. And I think the first year we were feeling around me as your manager and your agent will say, and then and with the kids. And then I think the last 2 years we've been still working on what my role is. But I think now we have it, and it's like now I'm finally kind of going, yeah, I work from home. Like it's taken me a long time to go from, I'm a stay-at-home mom and I help out how we can. Like that's, whereas I work with you now.
Yeah.
Like that's how I see it, because I think there is enough work. And like sometimes I'm there going, but like how come other comedians who are extremely successful, their wife have full-time jobs or, you know, have things like that. And then I see that, yeah, but they might have an agent or they have a manager. And I think you're in a zone in comedy that there's a lot of them in the agencies, that agencies just aren't looking for you as a, what would you call it, as a demographic or a type or a category or something. They're like, oh no, they're not giving you the chance that you deserve within agencies, really. And so I have to be that person that drives to get you to the next level that they would be able to do.
Fuck them.
Yeah. And that's, I think, where we will be next year. We'll be like, fuck them.
Fuck them. Yeah. No, I'd just let you talk away there now because I wanted to hear it all. And it was great.
What does she think of me?
Yeah. No, because it has been a work in progress to get to where we are now. And you're like, this brings us on to the Easter holidays because we're so busy now. Like Monday to Friday, we have a kind of a system in place that we'll work in the morning till 2:00. And then at 2:00, Hunter gets collected. And then you or me are collecting him, but you're kind of out of the office then at that stage.
I'm out of the office from 3. I collect Hunter, and he goes on device to like till we go to collect Harvey, and then it's gone from 3.
Yeah.
But it's still only like a full day is still only from 10 to 3. Like,
Yeah, and sometimes 11, depending on if I get up late.
Well, I'm usually still in the app.
Yeah, but I was working late at night as well, okay?
But you know what I mean?
do.
And it has to be. And now there is days because you're gone so much, like in the nights as well.
Yeah.
That we're trying to get work done in the daytime. That there's a lot of stuff I do have to try and do during the day, because if I brought the kids grocery shopping, they're wild in the shops. Like Hunter's still wild, and it's just way harder. I mean, we have 2 neurodivergent kids, like,
Yeah.
and I think I have to give myself a break sometimes when I'm
Absolutely.
going, like, do you know what I mean? Like when
Sure,
it's
aren't you going down to Kerry next week for the whole week?
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's a positive then to the working from
this
home.
is the thing, is I don't want to. I want to kind of give a kind of a snapshot of it. The reason I wanted to talk about it with Easter is this is we've just this year has been insanely busy.
Yeah.
It's been insane, and thanks be to God. Happy, thank you more, please. Happy,
Yeah.
thank you more, please. Love it, right? But now we're into the Easter holidays, which is a 2-week period, and we've got our 2 small kids, and we're trying to parent and work at the same
Yeah.
time. I think we're knocking it out of the park. I keep saying it to you every night. I think we're doing a great job here, Ben. I think we're doing
He's the
a great
best one for
job
giving the
here.
pats on the back to
We
ourselves.
are fucking what other fucking mother and father took their kids swimming, brought them up to see their grandparents, went in and did a podcast, then take them out for ice cream as dad does a gig inside the Cocoa Club. We're getting it all done, all in the one day. But it is a lot of it's a new balance because it's busier and because you're way more involved in everything now behind the scenes.
Yeah, so
which
way
is what
more
I needed
involved
as
with
well,
you.
to be honest.
And with the kids as well.
Yeah.
I mean, like we finish at 3 and then we're out for the activities and the homework and all the racket. Like, so this week then, when we don't have the kids going to school, like we're trying to balance that they're doing something. It's not even about doing an activity, but they can't be obviously on devices the whole time.
No.
So we're trying to run them out so that they'll be okay to be not on a device. And then, but like you were like, is there any camp we could put them into? And I was like, well, there was, but like they're between 150 to 200 euro to put the 2 of them in for
And
the
I
week.
already spent 255 on the Manjaro.
So that's the budget. Sorry, I had to pull them from the camp because you got the fat jab. It's your fault. That's why I'm ready for the tide, because the kids are annoying me so much.
Yeah, well, look, listen. But
Next week it'll be the groceries. No groceries. Daddy's got to get his jab.
Gotta get my jabs, lads. Gotta get my jabs.
Next month.
What do you mean you need school books again this year? Yeah. Jesus Christ. Thin. Look at me. Yeah, but it isn't about money anyway. With the as we were saying, like it isn't about money that we're not putting them into the camps. As
Kind
well.
of is too.
Is it? Because like I fucking like let's get them in there. When can we get them in now?
Well, you're saying that now because we're in the middle of the week of them being at home.
Yeah.
If I came to you 2 months ago and said, babe, I'm going to put them into camp now. It's only 160 euro. You'd be like,
I always
really?
say yes to camps. I'm a yes man for the camps. Cool camps. Get them in. 3 weeks.
We'll put them into the camps for the whole summer. We've only budgeted 2 camps now for the summer.
No, but what I mean by the money side of it is like we wouldn't not give them something.
Oh no,
from
if they
a money point of
wanted
view.
it.
Do you know
oh
what I mean?
God,
Like
no,
that's where I'm kind of coming from.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And I also think, like I'm really enjoying the way like I have to say I'm enjoying the way we're parenting because like you laugh and this has happened a few times is you'll be stuck and stuff and I'd be like you just stay there till 5 o'clock. I'll go out there now and I'll make their dinner and I'll play with them and like that's something that I didn't experience because my dad worked 6 days a week, like 99.9% of every Irish dad did. And that was just the way it was. And I would have loved to gone out the front for 20 minutes and had a game of soccer with him or played a game of Ludo with Hunter, who's absolutely unreal at Ludo. And it's just throwing dice. How is he so good? I don't
really
know.
good at
He's
sixes.
really good. He keeps getting 6s. He might be a professional gambler. But you know what I mean? I'm doing stuff with the children, like even going swimming today. Like I just think that's something that I never experienced with my own father. And he's a great dad. My dad's a great dad. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think that's one of the real cool benefits of working together and working in the same,
on the same boat as we
on the
say,
same boat going downstream
yeah.
together. And like next week, you're going to Kerry for the week, and it's not going to come out of your holidays.
Yeah.
If you need to take another 2 weeks or another 3 weeks or whatever, we'll work around it. Like,
Well, I think the thing is that we're just getting used to how to work around it.
Yes.
We're being realistic. We know in the summer the kids are off for 2 months. They'll have a camps for a couple of weeks, but we just have to have everything done before it, because we'll be just doing tipping away. I'll just be tipping away at the office stuff for those 2 months, as opposed to what we kind of last year would have done was, I have a load of work to do. I can't go to Kerry, or I can't go off camping for a few days because the office is too busy. Whereas we just have to kind of block it in and go, we are taking we can't get it done with the kids, so we have to take a lot of that time not working.
what is the plan for the rest of Easter? So
Work this week.
yeah,
Are you going to Mass on Sunday?
are we going to go to Mass? Like, now that you're one of the disciples, I think it's kind of
Well, you know the whole story of it, so you could nearly give the sermon. Ceremony.
I know, but you're like, you know the story of Easter now.
Yeah, I know the basics.
Yeah, what is it?
Oh no, I'm not getting into we've had enough religion in this podcast today. That's my way of diverting.
Will we go to Mass? I'm not a big Mass guy. I'm not a big Mass guy, and you're not. You're definitely not a big Mass guy. Your mom now is a big Holy God guy. She's in with the big G and says prayers all the time, and I'm wondering why you're such a heathen. Why did none of that rub off on you? What's wrong with the big G? He sorts us out.
I don't know. I suppose I just never had any interest in the church. I don't think I'm not deep enough. That's one of the boxes now. All that just goes into a box.
It goes into a box. Depth. Yeah.
We just as I said recently, we need a shed now for the amount of stuff that we're just putting into boxes. Just going to box that off. We're not going to deal with it. There's no such thing as therapy. We're just putting that into a box and putting it out into the now shed. We've no more room in the house for it. All the tragedies, all the everything. It's got to go in a box out the back.
And will that box ever be opened?
Nah,
great.
We just use humour.
Black, dark humour.
When we met first, and I used to be like about your dark comedic humour, and then you're like, this doesn't hold a candle to what.
No, you're way darker. You're way darker. Like immediately after something happens, you're in with a gag, and I'm like, that's fucking too soon, babe. You know what I mean? That is too soon. I have bad news for you. You've been sentenced to death for a crime you didn't commit.
Oh.
Yeah. However, the jailer has taken a shine to you. He's seen your good side. He thinks you're soft. And he has said to you, come here, you can have anything you want. Starter, main course, finisher, dessert, whatever. You can have a beverage, an individual beverage with each single one of these meals as well. And then he asks you...
am I breaking keto?
You're breaking keto on this. You're dying tomorrow.
Oh no, but I'm like, in general, we've talked about food for the whole podcast. That Manjaro isn't working on you at all yet. We've literally talked about food the entire time.
And now I'm hungry. We're known as a food podcast.
Now I'm hungry and I'm only back on keto with 2 days. And so I've got loads of sugar cravings. But anyway, okay, my last meal.
Give it a keto one if you want, if it makes you feel better. But I wouldn't be fucking having keto.
After the podcast. I'm like, Supermax, here we go. No.
Chicken tenders. Nice.
Sure, you told me you're on the pit and the jab. You couldn't feel.
But listen, I'm allowed to eat until I don't want to eat. That's my philosophy. I'm
vomiting. I'm allowed to eat what I want.
I had a sandwich earlier on and I couldn't finish it. I was like, what the fuck?
What's wrong with me?
Go on.
Last meal.
What are you having for your starter?
I am having Katafi prawns to start.
From the smugglers. Yeah.
They are, and then main course. So they are
disgusting. What?
What?
Like just seafood, like fish, like what? All right, go on. What's in them?
They're just prawns.
Is there a dip?
A dip, chili dip, and garlic mayo dip.
Oh, yeah.
And they've got the hairy pastry on them, a bit like your beard, wrapped up.
Oh, right. How many is in a portion?
6.
And what are you washing them down with?
For the start, I suppose.
We just start to do podcasts and call it.
That could be a really disgusting sound as well for people in their ears, like if they're listening
Misophonia
headphones.
or misophonia or whatever.
Yeah, it's
Sorry,
like
guys. Sorry about that, guys.
yeah, it'd be like saying moist.
Moist or damp.
Oh, it'd be up there with it. We put added to the dictionary of noises that people don't want to hear.
We're talking about fish now and moist and damp and all of the same thing. Like, do you know, lads, tune into the Patreon as well if you want to hear more of this kind of shit. All right? Link in the description. You're having Gaddafi prawns.
And I'm probably going to have some Prosecco, so to start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can have champagne, like.
Okay, we'll go all out now. Well, actually, Prosecco's kind of nicer
Is
than
it?
champagne, yeah.
All right. It's definitely cheaper anyway, isn't it?
Definitely cheaper, so it tastes nicer.
All right.
No. And then main course, I'd probably go with fish again. Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, something nice, pan fried with garlic butter.
Pan fried what? Cod?
Maybe
Salmon?
lemon sole. Or sure, it's the last meal, we'll go with black sole off the bone.
Black sole off the bone. What's that?
It's like a flat fish.
So is it the whole fish on, they just cut, is
But
it
they take it off the bone then, so it's just a fillet of fish.
all the
White
the
fish,
skeleton comes out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you have garlic butter on it. Bit of butter on it, pan fried. Delish.
What?
Potatoes.
Potatoes. And
Fuck it, who are we kidding? We'll veg if it's covered in butter as well.
buttered
Buttered
veg.
veg, yeah. Whatever veg, doesn't matter once it's nice
You
and
can have the
buttered.
butter on the keto.
Now, this is starting to understand why we are in the predicament we are in. Because there's a lot of butter, there's a lot of
Yeah.
And there's a lot of love for
But
food.
fish
yeah.
is very good for you. Like you could live a long time on the old fish. Like I'd have a bit
Without
of
the
salmon.
butter.
Without the butter, yeah.
Well, if
yeah,
you
yeah.
had
Well, if you just
salmon-
add the butter, it'd be all right. And pine nuts.
Well, if you had salmon, you'd be having your hollandaise.
Oh, yeah. Fucking yeah. Too right. I'll be having more holidays than I'd be having salmon.
Salmon, you'd be just like
Yeah.
kind of drinking the hollandaise with a little dip of salmon. Ugh.
It's like kind of like a custard for main course. That's what I think
Yeah.
holidays are like. So you're having a deep black. So is that an expensive fish then? Is it? Where
Or
would
would
you
you
fish?
go for lobster?
But you can have whatever you want.
Crab claws, maybe. Maybe. Oh, do you know what I'd have? I would have a seafood selection. Hot seafood selection. Sometimes I do them cold. But I wouldn't get those now very often. So I would get it on my deathbed then because they're a big, massive plate of fish. Different fish.
And we hardly eat fish at all in our house then, and you
I
love
love it out.
Yeah.
Don't like to cook it at home. I find it hard to cook.
it
even though
smells
it's
the house.
actually not that hard to cook. But
Salmon's
I find it hard
easy.
to cook. Salmon's easy.
Yeah.
We'd have salmon.
Salmon, yeah. Okay, so you're having that. Can I just ask, where does that black soul live? In the ocean, obviously, but like, is he like? Are they around Ireland? Are they prevalent around Ireland? Is that something that'll be in the smugglers?
It's beyond the menu, yeah, but I
Beyond
don't
the
know
menu.
what. I don't. Lemon sole is a smaller version, but no, I don't know what makes it so
Rare
expensive or whatever. Yeah,
Okay, what are you having for your dessert?
I'm going to ask you, what will I have for my dessert?
Well, I'm asking you. What are you having for dessert? And like you could have banoffee pie, but you could also have like one of those cakes with the cream, like one of those creamy jammy cakes. Like you could have that as well. Disgusting. Banoffee pie, not nice at all either. Take the bananas off, might be okay. I'd still eat both of those now, by the way, right? Both of those.
If they came in,
do you know what I mean?
without
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, he's finicky about what
Well, I'd
dessert
eat
he's
them,
have.
like, but they're not.
Not your fave.
I don't know. It'd be hard, like you're because you've such a sweet tooth. Like it'd be very hard to. What are you gonna have? There are my two guesses.
I think I'd probably have to have a selection again.
The selection. What's in the
So
selection?
no wonder it was hard for you to pick. But actually, the banoffee pie, you've brought that up, yeah. I probably would put a little banoffee pie, all right. But then it would be pretty much like a chocolate fudge
Oh yeah.
or chocolate sauce, like,
Fuck it, yeah.
and maybe a little mini cream bun too, yeah. Like you said, yeah.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Sticking? It's
you know
like
what?
you're sticking your cock into the fucking chocolate sauce or
Is
something.
that an option?
I definitely not.
Has anyone got a chocolate bun? Bring a fucking chocolate bun over here now!
Definitely not having that as one of my desserts.
Do you know what I just thought of there,
What?
right? I think you've just kind of insulted your mother. What about the beautiful pork dinners that she's made you all down through the years? And you always told me, I love the pork dinner.
Oh yeah, but that's like that's not your last meal.
Yeah, but
She hasn't made one of those in a long time. She's on a buck up. Oh, she's She won't be there next week now. She'll have a pork dinner going.
Yeah, if she heard this, she'd have a pork. She'd be out buying the pork now tomorrow morning. Yeah. So it's a selection of fish, a selection of desserts.
Yeah, bring it all.
And just like 6 little prawns then to start. What are you drinking with your main course?
Ooh, main course drink. Probably have continued on to some, maybe, so you wouldn't have cocktails with your actual main course then. Maybe the pre-drinks would be the Prosecco and a couple of
there's no pre-drinks.
And then I'd finish with an espresso martini.
Oh, an espresso martini, yeah. And what was it with the main course?
Probably just wine.
Just wine, right, okay. White, I presume. Yeah, there's 2 types, just in case you don't know. Red and white.
Ooh, look at you, classy.
I know my stuff. It has been mesmerising talking to you tonight, and I look forward to talking to you when this is over again, straight away after this, because we're going home in the car to collect the boys who are over in my mother's house. I want to say thank you to my mother for minding the boys as we are doing this podcast. I'd like to say, please follow the Fearless Digital Network Studios on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube as well. Subscribe would be great. If you enjoyed the podcast, please leave a comment or give it a like. If you see one of our reels, give it a share, give it a like, give it a comment. That helps us out enormously. It genuinely does. That's a way of showing love to us. We really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this podcast, subscribe and it'll be notified every single week then after that. That's it. Next week I've got an absolutely fantastic guest from the GAA world, and I won't give you his name, but I might let you know during the week on the socials, which is Conversations with Cornelius on all the social channels as well. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams. Stay in by the wall.